Welcome back, folks.
You know what it is. You know what time it is. Welcome to
TNT. I know you like that, folks. Don't
That's
laugh
right.
because you know it's
You're going to be doing
tight.
it in the streets.
It's
You're
tight.
going to be doing
It's
it in
the
the
new
streets.
thing.
The
Everybody's doing
TNT
it.
sign right there.
Why don't you get them off started who we're sponsored by? Let them know. Let them know.
As always, power, balance. You heard me. Guess what, folks? The wristbands are out.
New
Jay
wristbands.
Rosamo went out there.
New ones.
Got those UC Irvine ladies rocking the gear. I've seen the wristbands around campus. Power balance is it. It's in.
All right, folks. You might think we're Raiders fans this week, but no, we're just mourning. For me, I'm personally mourning over Tay's. What happened last week, Tay?
You know,
What happened?
here's the thing. The NFL strives for parity. And sometimes they accomplish that goal. And right now, it's a tough betting season. You know, you can't always go out. And even the experts, like myself, aren't going to be right 100% of the time.
Anyways, folks, he lost. That's what he's trying to say. He lost again. 1-3 on the season, head up. You know, maybe this week he rebounds. We'll see. But right now, he's already in a hole, folks. We'll talk to you about that later.
But he's
in a hole again.
But here's my problem. Okay? And yeah, maybe I did lose this week. And you know what? Maybe I went 7-7. Hell, maybe I went 0-13. I don't know. But here's the thing, viewers. And you know who you are. We're not talking to everybody. There's some of you that tune in every week, cheer us on, add your comments. You know, just are great viewers. But there's some of you. And you know who you are, that are being insubordinate. Word of the week.
All right, insubordinate. Let's get it rolling. No more whining and making excuses. Let's get ready with Week 10
I
picks.
challenge any of you this week.
Let's get
Post
it
your
started.
picks on the board.
What
Post
is
your
it?
picks on the
Let's
board.
go. Let's
Challenge
get it started.
me.
Like
Sorry.
we said, Taylor's already in a hole. He lost the Denver-Cleveland game. His boy Brady Quinn couldn't really get it done. No, I'm just playing. He played really well. But Cutler, him and his dirty haircut, threw too many touchdowns. They won the game. He's down 0-1. Let's get it started.
All right, 30 seconds. Everything you need to know about every game this week. Here we come at you.
All right. We're going to start out with Denver and Cleveland this week. Oh, we already won that game. Sorry,
That's
never
real
mind.
clever, Tommy. Real clever.
All right, actually, we're going to go Tennessee-Chicago, folks. The one in the Windy City. I'd like to pick Chicago, but Orn's out. He's hurt. Tennessee, still the best team in the league. I can't deny that any longer. I got to go Tennessee in the victory.
Rex Grossman sucks. Tennessee's undefeated. This is not a tough game. Tennessee
New
wins.
game.
Thank you. We're going to head out now to New Orleans versus Atlanta. I think the biggest, most important game of the week. New Orleans, Atlanta battling for that division championship. And right now, I think New Orleans is the better team.
You know, New Orleans is one of my favorite teams still in the league. Drew Brees is still throwing up big numbers. I know they got Bush out this week, but I think Atlanta is highly overrated, folks. 5-3, but their opponent's records is only 3-21. Matt Ryan's going to get something thrown to him this week. So Matt Ryan might get hurt, might get injured. Michael Vick may watch the game from the jail this week. Let's go. New game. We've got Baltimore at Houston, folks. This looks like a battle of 3 and 5 teams. I'm going to go with Baltimore. I think their defense is way too strong. They got Sage back at the helm. You know, your boy Schwab was knocked out. So
Rosen falls down. That's his name. As in falls down a lot because he's going to get sacked. Ravens sack Sage 6 times. Ravens win. Houston, I like you, but Sage Rosenfels is not the guy. Come on.
You got to go with the Sage over the Schwab.
New game.
New game. Here we go.
Heading out now to Jacksonville versus Detroit. The sorry, lonely Lions, as I like to call them. You've heard me reference them as that before, and I'm going to stick with it because they flat out are sorry. But
Nope. Right now, this is it. Upset number 2 in a row against the Jaguars, folks. Detroit is going to win this one. They got Culpepper coming up, rising from the ashes. He's going to lead the Lions to their first victory of the year. All mayhem will break.
You're a week late on this one,
Detroit.
Tommy.
Culpepper will get
Jordan
the
tried to
victory.
give you this pick again, I'm sure, but not going to happen. Jacksonville wins. Let's head out to Seattle versus Miami. This is a battle of 2 bad teams. I'm sorry, Miami. I know you like to think you're good. I like to you think you're going to make a playoff run, but Seattle's bad, but Miami's just not as bad. Miami's going to win.
First of all, Miami is not a bad team at all. They are not a bad team. They're 4-4 and very competitive and going to look for that AFC East title. They got Joey Porter. He might have popcorn muscles, folks, but he does have sacks.
Pop
and that's
culture
what wins
over here.
games.
Those popcorn
Sacks
muscles.
win games, leading the league in sacks. Porter, Miami gets the victory. Next game, we're going to go to Buffalo at New England. T's boy, Matt Castle, he's on his train one week, he's off the bus another. Make up your decision. I got New England winning this one. Matt Castle's going to throw a couple touchdowns. He's going to spread it out to Randy Moss, Welker, the whole crew. Buffalo 3-4, 3 out of 4 losses last 4 games.
To me, this is an easy one. were the hoodies. This week we picked the hoodie. You got to stick with the themes, guys. It's the only thing.
I don't get it.
The whole thing's work. The hoodie. Who's the hoodie?
No.
Bill Belichick?
Belichick, no one knows it. He wears a hood every now and again.
They call him
New
the hoodie.
game. Here we go. Let's do Green Bay and Minnesota. What do you think?
Minnesota. Jared Allen got fined $50,000 for his hit on Matt Schaub. This week he's going to be afraid to hit the quarterback. And that quarterback is going to be Aaron Rodgers. And he's going to torch that secondary.
Let me tell you something, folks. T doesn't really know what's going on in the NFL because Jared Allen, as you know, is not even playing this week, so that's irrelevant. I got to go with Green Bay. They should have beat Tennessee last week. Aaron Rodgers going to lead the Green Bay Packers to victory. They take charge in that division just behind the Bears, who will lose as well.
St. Louis and the Jets. Who you like, Tommy?
Rams, Steven Jackson's out every week, folks. The guy is just an injury-prone bum. I don't know what the deal is. They got guys. Who they got starting? Some guy named Darby is starting.
Yeah,
and
Kenneth Darby.
And Gato is his backup. When I see Gato and Darby starting, I say the Rams got no chance. Brett Favre just wins games. That's what I tell you guys all year.
It's a tough road game.
Brett Favre's
Right?
winning games.
No game.
We're going to head out now to Carolina versus the Oakland Raiders. I have a stat line for you. Stay with me on this one. 6 for 19 for 31. What do you think? Is that Kobe Bryant stat line or is that Jamarcus Russell stat line?
That can only be Jamarcus because the guy is horrendous. The guy's throwing the balls in the dirt on accident and on purpose. Doesn't matter. He just throws them in the dirt.
He's putting
the
up
Raiders,
basketball numbers.
As my boy Jabril Wilson said this week, they are a soap opera. It's embarrassing to let D'Angelo Hoggo, a guy they're paying $10 million a
Redskins
year.
just pick him
It's
up
bad.
laughing.
Redskins
pick him up
I hate
laughing
him.
about that.
All right, Indy at Pittsburgh. What do you think?
Okay, this one, a lot of people are going to like Pittsburgh, and I'm sure all you people out there making your real wise picks are going to go with Pittsburgh. But let me tell you what, Indy's the team. Peyton Manning's going. He's got his team back. Throws 2 touchdown passes to Anthony Gonzalez last week. This week he finds Reggie Wayne for a couple more.
I believe this is another upset, folks. I think Indy's going to come into Pittsburgh and take him down. I think that Manning is going to throw at least 11 touchdowns this week. He's got Dallas Clark coming into this game. He's going to catch a couple touchdown passes. Reggie Wayne's going to catch a couple. They're going to torch him.
30 seconds. Kansas City versus San Diego. Who do you like?
This is easy. This is the Chargers game. Chiefs will be lucky if they show up. Your boy Thigpen from Chanticleer, Carolina, is horrible, as we saw in the second half last week against the Carolina Panthers. Thigpen, he's not going to get it done.
I'm getting so tired of agreeing with Tommy. But in reality, you can't really pick against against San Diego in this game. As disappointing as they've been all year, San Diego wins.
All right, this week we got New York Giants going to Philly.
Finally, I get to disagree with you.
I thought you had the Giants.
Oh, you're wrong. You're wrong.
Well, I got the Giants because
I got the Eagles.
As much as I wanted to go with Philly, they're still sipping on the champagne in the city. The Phillies are still throwing it up. They're not paying attention to the Philadelphia Eagles. This team is still in their own. They're a second-class citizen in that city, and Giants are going to show them who's the best in the NFL.
If you're out there,
the
Philly,
Giants are the
respond
best
to that.
team.
Come get at him for that, Philly. You heard about that second-class citizen? Eagles win. Last game, San Francisco, Arizona, Monday night. Who you like? A lot of points, maybe?
This is probably one of the worst Monday night matchups I've seen in a while, all year at least. Warner,
you're a West Coast guy.
and the
It's
gloves.
a West Coast game.
Singletary will be lucky if he keeps his pants on at halftime. Let's just say that much.
Gosh.
And I think the Warner-led Cardinals will win about 41-7. Anquan Bolden goes off, Fitzgerald goes off, and the Niners are over. Folks.
Yeah, I can't really disagree. The Cardinals are going to win this game. Sean Hill at quarterback.
Time, gentlemen, please.
That's it. That's all we got, folks. And you may have noticed I was down this week. I'm a little bit of a bad mood. Not really. My heart's not there because you know what? I feel disappointed in our viewers challenging us like that.
You're done.
Believe in us this week.
You're done.
I'm getting at least 10 wins.
See you next week.
Later.